Consider this your curated tour. Our mission today, to really unpack the newly revealed details about the Gundam Pavilion. Why is it interesting? Particularly if, like us, you're fascinated by, well, future tech, these immersive experiences, and just the huge cultural footprint of Gundam itself.
And the centerpiece for making that happen is this brand new immersive video presentation they've developed. It's called Gundam Next Universal Century.
Next Universal Century. Okay, intriguing. So it's not just like a quick trailer.
It's designed to properly immerse you, to place you right inside this potential future they've envisioned.
A future where maybe living off-world is common. What does that look like?
Yeah, pretty much. Imagine a time where humanity really is living significantly in space, where daily life might involve, say, casually hopping on an orbital elevator.
Wow, okay, forget the subway, just head straight up.
Kind of, yeah. And it's a society where people and mobile suits, the giant robots are just coexisting, part of the fabric of life.
Humans in mobile suits just hanging out in the neighborhood. That's quite a vision. So this video, it takes us on a journey.
It does. The core experience simulates a trip starting right there at the Expo site, at a spaceport on Yumeshima, the artificial island where the Expo is being held.
Ah, clever tie-in.
Yeah. And from there, you virtually travel up one of these futuristic orbital elevators to a station called Star Jaburo.
Star Jaburo. That name definitely resonates with longtime fans, but this sounds like a totally new take. And you mentioned a new timeline.
Yes, exactly. It's set in what they're calling the new universal century. So for people who follow the lore, it's a new chapter building on the classic universal century timeline, exploring, different ways society might evolve with this tech.
And the key difference is this integration. Mobile suits not just for fighting.
Right, that seems to be the focus. How these massive machines might become part of everyday infrastructure, daily life, not just weapons.
Okay, so we've got this immersive video, this compelling future setting, but how do they make it feel real? What's the tech behind the immersion?
Right, this is where it gets really interesting. They're using absolutely huge screens. We're talking up to 18 meters wide.
18 meters?
Yeah, and 8 meters high. So it creates this massive visual canvas for the next universal century story.
Wow, that scale alone must make a huge difference, like you're really in it.
Totally. But they're taking it further. They're also using a haptic floor system.
Haptic. Like you feel things through the floor.
Precisely. It's powered by Sony's haptics tech. The idea is to deliver realistic physical sensations, vibrations, rumbles, all synchronized perfectly with the video and audio.
Okay, hang on. So you might actually feel the orbital elevator moving, or maybe a mobile suit walking nearby.
That seems to be the goal, yeah. Feeling those subtle vibrations of ascent, or maybe a bigger rumble from, like, a spacecraft launch, it just adds this whole other layer. Your sense of touch gets involved.
A haptic floor. Wow, that really does push what you expect from an expo pavilion. And the visuals themselves, are they going all out on the graphics?
Looks like it. This whole vision, the coexistence of humans and mobile suits, it's being rendered using Unreal Engine 5.
Okay, Unreal Engine 5, that's pretty much state-of-the-art for realistic virtual worlds, right?
Absolutely. So we can expect really high definition, incredibly detailed, and hopefully very seamless visuals. It shouldn't feel like just watching a video. It should feel like stepping into a place.
A meticulously crafted digital world you can almost touch. What's the big picture here? What's the overall significance of this Gundam Pavilion at the Expo?
Well, it's definitely shaping up to be one of the major attractions, no doubt about it. It's this really interesting combination of entertainment, cool tech innovation, and this tangible glimpse into the kind of futures Gundam explores.
Yeah.
It takes those core ideas, space exploration, advanced technology, humanity's future that have always made Gundam resonate, and it kind of grounds them in a real place, even if just temporarily.
It makes those sometimes abstract sci-fi concepts feel a bit more possible, maybe?
Sort of, yeah. It's bringing the imagination off the screen.
So just to quickly recap for everyone listening, when you go into the Gundam Next Future Pavilion, you're not just looking at stuff.
Not at all. You're getting immersed in a whole new Gundam story on these giant screens.
Right.
You're physically feeling aspects of it through the haptic floor. And if you're there on July 20th, Pavilion Day, you get this whole extra layer of celebration history, orchestral music, TM Revolution, the works.
It really does sound like a pretty unique chance to step inside that life in space concept.
Yeah.
To see and maybe even feel that future technology Gundam's been dreaming up for decades. It's definitely more than just an exhibit.
Absolutely. It's a multi-sensory deep dive. And, it makes you think about these kinds of experiences at big expos.
How so?
Well, they have this potential, right, to actually shape how we understand future tech, maybe even what we expect from it, by showing us a vision, even a fictional one, in such a tangible way. It sparks the imagination, could even nudge real-world innovation down the line, who knows?
That's a really interesting point, which kind of leads us perfectly into our final thought for you, the listener. Thinking about this specific vision, the easy space travel via orbital elevators, the everyday coexistence with giant robots, humanity expanding outwards.
Yeah.
What parts of that resonate most with you? Does it feel exciting? Maybe a little unnerving?
Yeah, and what questions does this fictional future raise about our own future, our own path towards space, towards living alongside increasingly complex AI and robotics? It's fascinating stuff to ponder, especially as these sci-fi ideas seem to get just a little bit closer to reality every year.